What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. A couple of years ago, Bleacher Report would put out an article in which they were creating the ultimate 5-tool player. And I decided to write an article on LaracuenteLedger.com about the ultimate 5-tool New York Yankee from the 2009 World Series championship team. So I was thinking about that article, and it got me to thinking about what would the New York Yankees of 2023 look like crafting a 5-tool player. So on this broadcast, we're going to be doing exactly that. So we get locked in for the 5-tool player of the 2023 New York Yankees. Now, for those that may not know, the 5-tool player encompasses 5 different skills, and it is listed out as contact, power, speed, arm, and fielding. So in order for us to create the ultimate 5-tool player, we have to put together 5 players to equal out this tool set. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make it 5 individual players and not double up on any one specific player. So with that in mind, we're going to begin with contact. And for the 2023 New York Yankees, there's none better than DJ LeMahieu. When you think about contact and a Yankee player, there's no doubt about it that someone with the initials DJ is definitely a high-level candidate for that position. Now, when it comes to contact, we know that just how important DJ LeMahieu is to the New York Yankees. When we look back at the 2022 postseason, it was very evident that they did not have that contact ability, and that really hurt them in the long run. DJ is healthy for this 2023 season and will play a big factor in the Yankees' success, so he is our contact point. Now, when it comes to the power output, there is none better than Giancarlo Stanton. Now, yes, you could arguably put Aaron Judge in this mark, but we're going to save him for just a different tool set. Now, when it comes to that power output, we know that Giancarlo is always amongst the top contenders of the highest exit velocity each and every single year. With that in mind, not just being able to hit some incredibly mammoth home runs, but also the speed with which those balls leave the yard make it a very impressive feat. Giancarlo is capable of hitting well over 50 home runs, as we've seen in his previous MVP caliber campaign of several years ago. Now, there's no doubt about it that Giancarlo has to stay healthy for the Yankees to be able to put together a campaign like he had when he won the most valuable player in the National League for the Miami Marlins. And while we haven't seen those lofty heights just yet, this is definitely a potential year where we could see Giancarlo take it to the next power level, and that's why he is our power tool. As we look at the speed tool, there's no doubt about it, the Yankees don't have a ton of speed on this roster right now, even though they are being aggressive on the base pass. The one player that we can look at right now that has that speed factor is Anthony Volpe. When you look at this player, the first few games that he made his major league debut, he was running wild, and it's absolutely something that you want to see and need to see for the New York Yankees to be successful in 2023. So being able to have that kind of energy on the base pass really helps filter out throughout the course of the lineup. Over the last several games, we've seen Aaron Judge, Gleyber Torres, Oswaldo Cabrera all running wild on the base pass. And that to me is led by the speedster that we have now on the base pass and in shortstop in Anthony Volpe. And that's why he is our speed tool. Now, when it comes to fielding, there's none better that you can select than the Platinum Glove award-winning Jose Trevino. When you look at what Trevino is capable of doing for the New York Yankees, this is the best catcher in 2022. And when you look at the fact that he outplayed all other position players to win the Platinum Glove, you know just how talented this player is. When you have a pitcher like Garrett Cole on the mound as your ace, you want him to be super comfortable with his backstop. And there's no doubt about it that Trevino puts all of the Yankee pitchers, not just Garrett Cole, the ace, into a position of really being comfortable and knowing that they can trust him behind the plate. Not just to call a great game, but to be able to frame pitches in the utmost way to steal many strikes for his pitchers. This is an opportunity and a player that you definitely have to believe in long term. And that's why he lands as our fielding tool. Now, as we get into the final tool, which is the arm, there's no doubt about it. Aaron Judge has the best arm in the Yankees organization. Not just the power and the velocity that he is capable of throwing from any position on the field, but also the level of accuracy is scary. When you see the different plays that Aaron Judge has made, throwing runners out at second base, at home, at third base, there's no doubt about it. This is a type of arm that you build your franchise around. Now, yes, you don't necessarily look to Aaron Judge when you think about him as just his defensive ability, which is off the charts. The reality is that you could probably put Aaron Judge at 4 of these 5 tool sets and really make a strong case for each and every one of them. That being said, because we're doing it as 5 individual players, we're going to give Aaron Judge the nod for the arm tool because he's got the best in the organization. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments, who are your selections for the ultimate 5-tool player using the 2023 New York Yankees? These were my selections, but I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments or find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball, where we can keep the conversation rolling. As always, if you haven't already done so, make sure you check out laracuenteledger.com. There is a corresponding article about this video up on the site as we speak. And if you want to show more support beyond that, head over to our merchandise shop, baseballbanterbroadcast.com, in which we have a ton of banter merchandise and a ton of promo codes that you can use to save on that merch to be able to rep the channel and help us continue to grow. Speaking of continuing to grow, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the bell for post notifications. Most of our audience is not yet subscribed, and we are trying to continue growing this baseball family and community. So make sure, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button down below. It does a huge help as we continue to try to build the Baseball Banter broadcast. So I will catch you on the next broadcast when we banter about baseball. Peace.